Good afternoon, class. Thank you. You can sit down. All right, then today's lesson we will start the topic on social maths, and the first thing we'll look at is on percentages. But before we do that, we'll do questions 6 and 7 from the previous exercise you were given. So question 6, is there anyone who would like to give us the answer to 6A? How high above the ground is the chimney? Daniel? Pass the mic.
20.2 meters.
20.2 meters is correct. Letter B, if the angle of elevation of the roof of the house from the same point is 20 degrees, how tall is the house? Anyone? Miriam?
It's 18.2 meters.
18.2 meters. And see how tall is the chimney? Dan?
2 meters.
2 meters. Any questions on number 6? No? Okay, we go on to number 7. The diagram shows a pyramid with a horizontal rectangular base, A, B, C, D, with its vertex V vertically above the center of the base. PQRS are the midpoints of the sides of the base. Using the letters given, name the angle between the HVA and the base. Siegfried. Gabriel? Name the angle between the HVA and the base.
Angle VEC or VAC.
VAC, okay, VAC is correct. Angle VAC. All right, Gabriel, number 2, the angle between the face VAB and the base.
Angle VPR.
Angle VPR. You all agree? Yes? B, given that AB is 8 centimeters, BC is 24 centimeters, and BV is 20 centimeters. Calculate cos of angle VQS. Lester.
75.5 degrees.
75.5 degrees. You all agree? Yes. Who disagrees? Huh? Nobody disagrees, then you are all wrong. Cos of angle VQS. Is it asking for the angle? No, it's not. It's asking for cos of the angle. It's not asking for angle VQS. It's asking for cos of VQS. You see the difference? So the answer is 4 on 16. That's all. Please know the difference before your test next week. That's it for questions 6 and 7. Is there anyone who has a question based on those two? No? Okay. Okay, the first thing that we look at on social maths is percentages. Then we'll look at percentage change. We'll also look at, I think, simple interest and compound interest later on. We'll also look at what is called household bills. We'll look at tax and anything to do with percentages. Okay. What do you understand about percentages? Or what do you understand? What can you, or what is the definition of a percentage? Yes, Gabriel.
Percentage is simply referring to of 100.
Say that again.
Percentage is simply referring to 100.
It refers to 100. Percentage refers to 100. That's what Gabriel says. Huh? What do you mean off? Can you say that properly? Pond relay?
Of 100 meaning a part of 100.
Okay, so you're saying percentage is a part of 100. Anyone else with something different? Rita, what do you think? So if I say, just as an example, if I say 40%, what am I saying?
40 over 100.
Okay, 40 over 100. So percentage is also, because if I say 40%, that means it's 40 is part of 100, or in other words, it's always something that's always over 100. Okay, a percentage is related to fraction. You can change a percentage to a fraction and vice versa. Because a fraction is also a ratio, can also be a ratio, then you can also, like 40%, you can also write that as 4:100 or 1:25. Okay, so that can also happen. Now, the first thing we are going to do, because I actually observed a grade 9 lesson on percentage, so if you've done it maybe since grade 7, I don't know. We are going to go through the first section quite fast. So the first thing is you have to express the fractions as a percentage. So what do you do when you are to express a fraction as a percentage? Margaret?
Multiply the fraction by 100.
Multiply the fraction by 100. So if I wanted to change 2/3 to a percentage, all I have to do is multiply this by 100, and that is equivalent to 200 over 3, which is 66 and 2/3%. Okay, that's if you are to express a fraction as a percentage. Now, if you wanted to express percentage as a fraction, Solomon, what do you do?
You divide by 100.
Divide by 100. So if you wanted to express 12% as a fraction, you divide 12 by 100, and then you simplify the fraction. That will be equal to 3 on 25. So 12% is the same as 3 over 25. Okay, that's basically what you are going to do now. You can also find a percentage of a quantity. Okay, let's say 20% of, what is 20% of 100 meters? If I wanted to find 20% of 100 meters, what do I do? Jake?
Change the percentage into a fraction and multiply it by 100 meters.
Okay, or write 20 over 100 and then multiply by 100. So 20% percent of 100 is actually 20 meters. Okay, this lesson I would like you to do the first 5 questions. And I'd like you to do that in 20 minutes because you can use your calculator to do this quickly. Number 1, do B, D, and E, 3 only. First, B, D, and E. Number 2, you do B, C, D, and E. And number 3, you do B, C, D, and F. Okay, those 3 first, and then we'll answer them, and we'll go on to question 4 and question 5. Okay, let's look at the answers to questions 1, 2, and 3 first, and then we'll continue from there. Question 1, you were told to do letter B, C, and B, D, and E. Okay, we'll start from the front. Chutali, you answer for B, please.
60%.
60%. D, Esther,
55%.
55% is correct. Yapin, E,
68%.
68% is correct. Okay, Kyle, letter B, 80%.
4 or 5.
4 on 5. The next one is C, I think. Taumaku, C,
9 on 20.
9 on 20 is correct. Next, Solomon, 120%.
130.
Or is it B, C, D, and D? B, C, D, E. Okay, D, 33 and a third is 1/3. Correct. V, E,
1 and 1 on 50.
1 and
150.
1/5, or 6 on 5 if you want to. Right, number 3, Velma, letter B.
200.
Percent. 342 and 67%. Okay. C, Hekoi,
73%.
73%. Then letter D,
30%.
30%. E, Miriam. What did I tell you to do? F. B, C, D, and F. Okay, 308% then. Okay, continue. Do question 4. For question 4, you do B, C, sorry, A, B, and C only. For question 4, question 5, you do A, B, E, and F. Okay, number 4. over 500. All right, question 4, letter A. Garonamo,
5 on 8.
5 over 8. Good. Raylene B,
3 over 16.
3 over 16 is correct. And C, Agnes,
17 on 10.
17 on 10. If you want to, 1 and 7 over 10. Okay, next one. Letter B, is it? A. Okay, this is A, B, C, and D. A, Ponrele.
28 kina.
28 kina is correct. B, Gabriel.
3,325 kina.
3,325 kina is correct. C, Peter.
6 kina 69 toya.
6 kina, 69 toya. And D, Andrew.
5 kina 25.
525. Okay, the next thing you are going to do is, number 6 says, express the first quantity as a fraction of the second one, and then express the fraction as a percentage. Okay, for instance, I'm going to do letter A, so you can do B, C, and D. All right, express the first quantity as a fraction. So what you are going to do is to express 170 kilograms as a fraction of the second one. So you are going to change 1 kilogram to grams. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to change it to a fraction, so 17 over 100. And then you are going to change that fraction to a percentage by multiplying by 100. Okay, this one happens to be 17%. Right, that's number 6. And then you're going to also complete number 7, number 8, Number 9. In the next lesson, we're going to do percentage change. Okay, so I'll have to explain that so you can do that correctly. So you have questions 6 to 10 to do for homework. Okay, please stand. Right, the keyword to the pilot teacher is percentage. Good afternoon, class. Thank you.